It's Mandy, the Sleep Nana. I am coming in with my week 15 update after VSG surgery. I had surgery on June the 23rd, 2020 with Dr. Rossi at CMAC. Sorry, I need to fix this now. I need to trim my bangs, y'all. Surgery, June 23rd, 2020 with Dr. Rossi at CMAC in Charleston, West Virginia. I am 5 foot 4 inches, 44 years old. My high weight was 259.6. My surgery weight was 247.6. Last week I weighed in at 197 even. This week I weighed in at 196.2. 0.8 loss, but still a loss, right? So that means I'm down 63.4 pounds since my high weight and 51.4 pounds since my surgery weight. And I have 56.2 pounds to go till I hit my goal of 140. I have said in other videos that, VSG burps. That goal weight may or may not change the closer that I get to it. And once I start incorporating some strength training, it probably will most definitely change. Because that does reflect on the scales. It bugs me when people say muscle weighs more than fat. It really don't. A pound is a pound, guys. A pound of feathers weighs the exact same as a pound of chicken legs. I don't know why that came to mind, but yeah. If it weighs a pound, it's a pound. The difference is muscle just takes up less space. So it could weigh the same, and by taking up less space, you look smaller. So, yeah. Muscle does not weigh more than fat. So, just throwing that out there. I don't even know why, but yeah. Okay, so not a lot has changed in the week. Still struggling with the hair loss. I did wash my hair last night. Not done anything else to it. I went for blood work this morning with my regular doctor because I've been feeling really fatigued. Don't know what's going on with me, which it was time to have it done anyway. It's a good idea to have that your levels checked at 3 months, is what I was told anyway. But my surgeon's office is 2 hours away, and my regular doctor's office is like 20 minutes away. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. And she is just going to fax the results to my surgeon. So they're working together, which is awesome. And most surgeons and your regular providers will, but you just have to ask. So yeah, feeling really fatigued. It's like everything I've got just to keep my eyes open throughout the day. I have been napping really frequently, which is not something that I typically do. And still having no trouble going to bed at night and sleeping all night. So I'm thinking it's probably something that I'm deficient in. I was deficient in vitamin B prior to surgery. And for those of you all that don't know, that can also worsen symptoms of depression if that's something that you struggle with, or even cause mild depression. But if you already suffer from depression, it can make it a lot worse. So that definitely affects energy levels too. Vitamin D, all those things that we have to stay on top of. I do take my vitamins daily, but it might just be a case where one or the other needs adjusted, and I may have to go back on the B12 shots for a little while. And if that's something that I have to do to, feel more energized for a little while, then I will definitely do that. But like I said, I'm not going to know for sure until next week. I had the blood work done this morning. And as far as the dumping syndrome goes that I've been struggling with, I have been trying to narrow it down, like removing some things, like the skinny syrups that I was putting in my coffee. Stopped using that. It was still happening. Sorry, it's my Ring doorbell. I thought at first it was the maple pecan Starbucks K-Pods, so I stopped that and started using the fall blend, or having the fall blend, and it was still happening. So then I thought, well, is it just the Starbucks K-Pods in general not agreeing with me? So I went back to my Maxwell house, and the past few days it's still happening. So today I just didn't have any coffee at all. As I said, I went in for blood work. They didn't tell me that I needed to be fasted, but I just decided to, because I wasn't sure exactly what all she was going to be checking. So just to be on the safe side, I just took a few sips of water, enough to take my vitamins this morning and my stomach pill, and that was it. And when I got home from the doctor, the dumping syndrome happened again. I was already tired this morning when I went to the doctor. I laid down on the couch for a few hours, got up. It took me a little bit to get going. Then I started feeling better, got some work done. But I honestly feel like I could lay back down, take another nap, and go to bed tonight. Like I said, and not have any problems falling asleep, which is very odd for me. So hopefully that'll get panned out. And but I don't know, like, is it the dumping syndrome that's making me feel fatigued? I'm not sure. Like, who knows? I even wondered, like, is it a vitamin that I might be taking too much of? Because I did up my biotin when the hair loss started getting worse. Something else. Oh, I had added a B complex, and I thought maybe that was just not sitting well on my stomach, so I didn't take it, and it's for 3 or 4 days, I think, and it's still happening. So I don't know, it's frustrating. But I was watching somebody's video, Tina's World. I don't know if you guys watch her on here. But I was watching one of her videos, and she had an episode with dumping syndrome. She had been out shopping and gotten her some coffee. It wasn't her usual coffee from Dunkin' Donuts because the line was too crowded, so she had went by 7-Eleven and got a coffee, and it didn't agree, and she had to cut her day short, and she said that it exhausted her for the whole rest of the day. So, gosh, there's a fly in here again. I'm still having trouble with these flies. I hate winter, but I think we need a good winter to kill some of these bugs out. Some of y'all might not like the sound of that, but I'm sorry. Anyway, could it be the caffeine doing it to me just in general? Because I was drinking coffee prior to last week and wasn't having any issues. So I don't know, is it possible that it just suddenly started, Stella, which is what I named my sleeve, just suddenly decided she don't like it, which would suck. I mean, I don't regret having the surgery. Don't get me wrong. because I know I couldn't have lost this much weight, especially in such a short amount of time, on my own without surgery. I know this. Here's strange noise. I don't know where it's coming from. So I'm very thankful, and I have no regrets, and I would do it all over again. But I was thinking yesterday when I decided, I wasn't going to have coffee this morning, which was the perfect day to decide that, because it was after that I realized I had to go for blood work today anyway, and I thought, well, that was probably just meant to be. But I thought, I used to be a smoker. This past April made a year that I had stopped smoking, because I already, knew that I wanted the surgery, and so I knew I had to stop smoking. And I had been weaning myself, and then my husband had went to the doctor, and he was diagnosed with COPD and onset of black lung. And so I said, okay, well, that's it. I'm done weaning. It stops today. I might not have caused that, but my smoking definitely is not helping his situation. So cold turkey. Well, no, not cold turkey, because I had already been weaning. So that day, it just stopped completely. So I was like, I gave up the cigarettes. I loved me some Diet Mountain Dew and Dr. Pepper prior to surgery. Gave that up. I stopped drinking alcohol. I don't eat sweets. And I'm like, and now, my coffee too? And I'm like, dude, really? Like, what does that leave for me? Flavored water? Which, I like just plain water, but it gets boring after so long, and I want some flavor, I want something different. And with coffee, I was able to, sure, I fix it the same exact way every day, but it's something different than I'm drinking throughout the day. I'll have 1-2 cups in the morning, and then my water, and then I might put a flavor packet in, and then my protein shakes. It just, switching it up. But I just enjoy my coffee. And if I have to give that up, then I don't know. I don't even know, does decaf taste different? I'm not sure. But maybe, just like your taste buds eventually adjust to switching to Diet Pop. If it does taste different, maybe my taste buds will adjust to some decaf. Who knows? I actually meant to swing by the dollar store and get some decaf coffee before now, and I just completely forgot. So, I don't know. So, yeah, that's about all I have to update. Hot flashes. I've been having hot flashes, y'all. I'm 44 and I've had 4 kids, so this might be too much information, but could also be surgery related because of how your hormones change. But for the past year, my periods have just not been regular anyway, so I don't know. A lot of changes going on within my body, all could be surgery related. Some could be surgery related, some could be age related, because I'm not getting any younger. And that's okay. My plan today was, ring doorbell again, to put some makeup on, style my hair a little. I'm trying not to do too much to it, because I feel like the more that I mess with it, the more fallout I'm having. I'm seeing the most hair loss when I wash, but I'm definitely having some fallout too, so I'm just trying to do as little as possible to it. But I'd planned to, put a little makeup on and just to feel a little more, human, better today. But I had to put that mask on to go to the doctor, so I was like, not today. Bailey, my son, he paused at the top of the stairs. He hears me. He knows I'm recording. I'm about to wrap this up anyway. So I'm going to finish up the work that I have to do on the computer, and then work on some of my son's homeschooling assignments. We'll go over them to make sure he's done them correctly, and get some dinner started. And then I think I'm going to watch Halloween on Shudder. Y'all hear him flushing? Hey, at least he did it. I'm waiting to hear the sink now. There it is. That's my boy. Yeah, I think I'm going to watch all the Halloween movies today. It's October. I'm not sure when they're going to be on regular cable. I'm not waiting for it. The Halloween movies are my favorite, so I might get in one of those today or not. We'll see. So that's my plan. Yeah, it's going to be a slow day for me, and that's okay. So I'm going to wrap this up. Thanks for watching. Please hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already, and if you'll hit that bell, you'll be notified when I post another video. And if you give this video a thumbs up, that helps my page. Thanks, and I'll see you guys in about a week.